Hi, my name's Ethan Strimling. I'm a former Democratic state senator, and this is my colleague, Phil Harriman, former Republican state senator. Today, going on behind the scenes are elections for our constitutional officers. These are all folks who were probably doing a lot of campaigning for folks during the election season. Right now, they need 94 votes outside of the entire legislature. Democrats have 93, so these races ought to be pretty close. You want to give people a little inside scoop on kind of how we got to this moment?
You know, we've often talked about there's two elections. There's the one on election day, and then there's the one that happens behind closed doors, and that's what's happening today. Republicans and Democrats behind closed doors are caucusing to nominate their candidates for state treasurer, attorney general, auditor, secretary of state. Those nominees from each respective party will be introduced into a joint session of the legislature tomorrow. How does that work?
Yeah, so they introduce their candidates, and then basically the party that has the most votes that rules overall, right? Democrats run the House, Republicans run the Senate, but overall, Democrats have 93 members of the legislature, Republicans have 89. There's 4 independents. So as we said earlier, you need a majority of that, which means you need 94. As I said, Democrats have 93, so they got to get one of those independents to come forward. That's what will happen tomorrow.
So the rest of the story, which we'll see unfold, but you perhaps have some insight that others don't at this point. Are any of these nominees by the Republicans going to get a chance of being elected to a constitutional office?
It doesn't, well, there may be one. We don't know yet who the AG candidate is. We'll probably learn about that at some point today from the Republican side. They are nominating John Courtney to run against Matt Dunlap. Matt Dunlap is the candidate and the incumbent. They are also running, although I'm not sure the Republicans are putting them forward, but Terry Hayes is running. She is an independent former Democrat. She's running against Neria Douglas, the current treasurer. That's the one race to watch, I would say. That's the one where Terry Hayes has some friends among Democrats, and if Republicans unite around her, they might be able to take that seat out. Treasurer, very important seat in the state.
Absolutely. And one final point. All of these votes that they cast in the joint convention to elect the constitutional officers are done by secret ballot.
Nobody gets to see.